Good day. We're going to discuss how to create an SQL. So first, we have to define what is SQL. So to say SQL is a structured query language. So it is specifically designed for managing data in a database. So if we're going to manage data, we have to use the SQL. It's a language. And what is a database? So it's a structured set of data held in a computer which can be accessed by program for use in their system. Okay. So tanan natong gipang insert na data or gipang add na data ma-store sa atong database. So daghang libuan ni what is the difference between SQL and MySQL. So if you say SQL, it is the language, while MySQL is an RDBMS. It's a system that we're going to use so that we can manage data. So, or we can say MySQL is an application or a software where we can manage data, while SQL is the language. As of now, we're going to use the MySQL. Maybe I can make a video for how to install MySQL. Okay, what are the benefits of learning SQL? So it is used in almost every platform when it regards to database learning. So this would be a great help when starting to learn how to connect databases using other programming language. Actually, we can use SQL with other languages. So if you learn how to manage data, then we can apply it by adding another languages. For example, C++ and SQL, Java and SQL, or maybe you can also use the web-based like the PHP, the CSS, HTML. I know you're familiar with that, and SQL. So pwede natin silang masagol. So this is a good thing in making our database or making a web base with a database. So here, the database structure. So of course, it displays as a set of what tables, where our tables has a rows for each individual and column for each data of an individual. So our tables is composed of columns and rows. So dito atong mga field names, which is the columns, and atong mga rows are the data, each data. Ang atong row is an information of an individual. Okay, so this is our database structure. This is the schema. So we have here the database. We have here the kaninga part, database. Sa database, na-compose siya og tables. Ang atong tables must have a data. Okay, so mani siya structure sa database. Na kay database, ang imong database na ay mga tables. Ang imong tables must have a data. So here, for example, db underscore mo ni ang name sa database, db underscore e-commerce, and then the name of the table, so dbl underscore users. And structure sa imong table, so we have UID, which is our primary key, the username, the email address, and shop, something like that. So ingon ani, we have the columns, this one, columns, and we have the rows. Okay, so in database, we have to use what? Unique data. So it is used to identify an individual set of data. So it is often it is often auto-generated by the program. Like if you're going to add data, of course, automatic siyang mahatag og numbers. So later on, gonna understand that. Here, I have here the keyword so that we cannot forget how to insert, how to create database, how to create a table, and how to insert data. So in database, we have here create database. So damo na tong keyword. In table is we have create table. In data is what insert into. So we have to memorize this keyword to create the database, to create the table, and to insert data. Okay? Here, so how to create a database? So what I have said, I have here the keyword which is the create database. So there we have create database and then our database name. Okay? Mostly mag-create a db underscore employee, something db underscore school, something. Okay, that's how to create a database. For example, I have here the MySQL workbench. So it should have a password para secure. Okay, so I have here the previous project or database na ako na-create. So now we're going to create another one. So how to resume. So let's put first the create database. Okay, that's the keyword. Okay, so according here we have the keyword nga create database. So create database and our database name. So for example, db underscore CSIT, then semicolon. Okay, in MySQL workbench, dili kayo nila ning semicolon sa last, pero I recommend you to practice yourself to put a semicolon. Okay, this one. And then let's run it. Okay, so here created database. So which means, especially if green siya, which means successful tang na-create ang database. If red ni, which means error. Now, to show our database, to refresh our schemas kaning nasa left side, sometimes pag mo open mo nasa ning navigator kani nasa administration, but click kaning schemas there is sa ilalom. So here, and how to show our database nga gi-create nga DBCSIT, we have to refresh it first. Okay, so as you can see, I have already my database, that one, but then we don't have tables yet, diba? So what we're going to do is we have to create another SQL for create table. Pwede na ito ni siya i-comment, that one, that one, I used multi-line nga comment, which means git comment na ko ni para maka-remember mo nga mo ni siya ang code, basta malimot mo. Or if you want to create another one, pwede nyo na i-copy paste, then create another. Or if ganahan ka nga limpyo ra, pwede na ito na i-delete ra. For example, ako lang i-delete para kaano. Okay. Next is what? Create a table. So we have here create table. Dayon, table, the keyword is create table, then table underscore name, and the variable or the data type. This one, create table, table name, and the variable or the data type and the constraint. Now, what is variables? I know you're familiar with variables, diba? So we have here a variable, and then kanatong variable unsay mga data type niya. Unsay mga data type niya. For example, first name, last name, say data type nila. So we have string, diba? Sa programming we have string, we have integer, we have double, we have float, something like that. But now we're gonna use here we're gonna use varchar or varchar, so which means variable character, which means we have to input text, numbers, and special characters. Okay, and then constraint, so it might be null or not null. Here, null, which means pwede siya empty. Not null, which means di siya pwede empty. So if you say null, it's empty. Example here, so we have to create a table where our table name is what? TBL underscore students. The one. Open and close. Diri nato ito butang atong mga semicolon. Variables sa man. For example, we have our primary key, diba? So, UID or SID na lang for student ID. SID ako butang. SID and then so isunod, data type. It's a number, so integer. And then it's a primary key. Primary key. Then atong primary key is what? Auto increment, which means automatic siyang muhatag og number. So, example like that. Error siya, as you can see, error siya kay namagoy. What happened? Sorry. Na error siya, it's because namagoy kama, meaning nagpadugang pa siya. If ako ning tantangon, okay ra siya, which means mo ra ni atoong field name, but we have to add more. Example, first name. So we have here first name. So may atong data type sa first name, so we have varchar. And then the length of our first name, so let's say pwede 11, let's say 21, which means ang letters niya is up to 21. So if naka-estudyanteng taas kay mga first name, so you can adjust this into 50 or depende nimo. And of course, it's not null. Dapat dili empty atoong first name. Importante na ay first name. Next is what? We have last name. And then same, varchar. And then, gonna put what? 21 Japan. And then, it's not null. I'm gonna put another one. Let's say your birthday. Birthday is what? The data type for a date is date. That one. And then, not null. How about if bool? Let's say scholarship, which means number siya scholarship. So it's gonna let's write it's boolean or bool, depende ninyo, and it's not null. Okay, so something like that. So this is how we create tables. So create tables, and then iyahong variable name, and then iyahong data type, and then iyahong constraints. Okay, and so on. So to run this one, make it sure nga kaning sa left part kung kinsa nga database inyong ganang i-insert ni, may inyo i-bold, may inyo i-select. For example, this one, kaniyang na-select pero na-bold is kani nga may nga table, may. So which means kani siya nga table ma-insert ni may. Sa atong baton, akong ganahan kani nga table dili ni CSIT. Sa atong baton, let's just double click it para ma-bold na siya. Okay, so which means selected na siya. So if selected na siya, we're gonna run it. Okay, so here, SID, which means rows affected. So we create the table na already. So how to show our table? So same, let's refresh it and look kung na siya medyo arrow. And then here, we have table students. So if ato ni highlight, we can see nasa ilalom iyang mga information. So which means si first name na varchar, si last name na varchar, si birthday na date, and then scholarship is tiny int. Tiny int and bool are the same. Okay? Same region na sila. Ang ilang yung value is what, true or false. Kung masa boolean pa lang, it's true or false. Pero sa tiny int, it's 1 and 0. Because if you say 1 is true and 0 is false, something like that. So there is nothing different nila. They're just the same. So we're already done to create database and create tables. Now we're going to insert data. So unsa galito atong keyword insert into, di ba? Insert into. So how to insert data? Okay, by the way, we have here the constraints. So not null, which means not accept and empty values. So unique will, of course, unique will not accept duplicate values, while primary key is not accept empty and duplicate values. So in insert data, so we have here the syntax, or let's say the query, insert into, then the name of the table, and then the parameter 1, and then parameter 2, and then its values, and then value 1, and then value 2. Okay, So most common SQL data type actually here may siya. Kung mas sa date, if mo insert tag data sa date na siya iyang format. Actually, di siya tulo ka. Why? What happened to this? What Japan ako siya na-edit. So, it's upat kaway, which means years. Okay, so here, for Y, years, then month, and then the date. So, in time, the format is hours, mm, and then ss, which is seconds, minute, and hours. So, the date time, so it stores date and time in the format 4Y is 2M, 2D, 2H, 2M, and 2S. The same miscellaneous data, it's blob, so it stores large binary data. For example, that is what the images, the PDF file, so those large binary data. Now, let's insert data. Let's go to our SQL. So, if ganan kang ma-remember pa ni, you can comment here. We used comment nga pang multi-line para magamit nato ning ilalom. Or, namagayuban nga maglibog. Parang ni, delete na lang po if you want. Okay? Depende na po nimo, pwede na po mag-add ta og tab para dili siya ma-delete dire. Siya add tag tab dire. Ano na lang. So, example kanin. Let's insert data. So, insert into the name of our table. So, kung sa pangalan si man table dire, must the same dire. Dili kay mag-insert into din, mag-create ang patag atong name sa table. Di na pwede. Okay? So, itong buhaton, atong suhiron itong atong name sa table. May atong butang dire. So, it's TBL underscore students. That one. And then, let's put the parameter, diba? Sa man ito nga parameter. We have here the first name. Okay. First name, comma, last name, and then birthday, and then scholarship. Okay, that one. So, here, these are the parameters. We have first name, last name, birthday, and scholarship. Kung muna atong parameters, diba? And sa atong constraints, we put it as not null. So, which means, isa pwede ma-empty. Dapat na sila value. Okay, if naiusan, hindi na ito putang value, may error siya. So, what's next? We have here the values. So, may values. Isa yung value nila. So, for example, first name. I'm gonna put here. My name, Anna May. And then, last name is Logic. And then, my birthday is, okay, sa ito yung format sa birthday. So, we have here year, month, and date. So, we're gonna put here, for example, 2020, this one, 2, this one, 2. No. And then, sa my date, scholarship, true or false. So, for example, I have my scholarship, so it's true. That one. Okay. So, here, insert into the name of the table, then the parameter, first name, last name, birthday, and then the scholarship. And then we put the values here, each columns. What if akong i-delete ning, what if wala ako last name? So, let's try to run, ha. So, may error siya. Column does not match. So, wala siya na match kay ato man kung giset nga not na ni sila. So, dapat na siya iunod. So, let's put it here. Logic. And let's try to run. Oh, error again. So, incorrect data value from column birthday. Okay. It's killer. Sorry, Lord. So, let's try to run. Okay, that one. One row affected. So, you can use either quotation or single. Same na Japan mo insert na siya. So, let's refresh it again. And then, how to view the values. So, right-click and then select rows limit 1000. And here. Ana may Latic 10 2020 scholarship is 1 which means true. Diba kagi true man ako ni. What if mo add ko og laing data? We have many ways how to add data again. It's either pwede na to ni edit, like that. Pwede na to ni edit. And then let's change it, the name 01 na siya. Then ato da ko no hay false. So ato i-false. So ato siyang i-run. So pag run, pabot dire ako refresh. So here, false is 0. And another one is we can copy and paste it na lang po. Pwede. If try like ganan ka o mo add kag multiple information. So let's say dyan. Like that. Santos Reyes 11. So put it true. Sample like that. So if ganan ka nga i-add ni, oh it's error kay since daghan man nga data may butang, so you have to put comma here. Here. And here. Okay. So if ever man gani ganan ka nga dungan ang upat, so imong button, just run it or click the run once only. Then babot dire silang upat magdungan. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that one. Na-duplicate siya, it's because naman ko siya dalidaan. So which means kung imo siya i-click na po kadua then 1 then 2. So may itabo kani kay kadua man ako siyang i-click. Ang may itabo ma-duplicate po ni. So 4 times 2 equals 8. So madugangan ni siya og 8. So if ako ni siyang i-refresh, oh, nahin mo siyang 14 datas. So that's how you insert data. I guess that's all for now. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask lang siya. Okay, so that's all for today. Bye. Thank you.